Shampoo Road. Beautiful morning. I like the heat. I like when it's nice out. I like spending time in nature. I want to talk about why I finally found the Bible and started reading this. I got out of all the other things I was reading and all the other things I was into. Like what brought me to this? You know, I got into the spirituality stuff at first, and I wanted to improve myself and self-help. Like, I've been on a journey of quitting drugs and alcohol for a while. I quit alcohol almost 5 years ago. You know, like, I was still smoking weed. I'm really trying to quit that. I went like 10 days without it when I smoked last night. And like, I've been studying the scale of consciousness and all that, and like where you are on it, and like there's like fear and shame down here, and love, peace, and joy up here. And so I noticed like what brought me to this? It feels like people hate Jesus and they want to try to bring you away from him. And like, so like, how do I explain this? This is a tough one to explain, you know? Like where do I start? Well, like, my ex-girlfriend was a Satanist, and when I first started getting into, you know, spiritual stuff, she didn't really care. But when I met someone who was talking about Jesus, it like made her mad. You know, it was like, F that Jesus stuff. Like, anything else was fine, but when I mentioned Jesus, it sparked something. Like, a Satanist really didn't like that, and I was like, oh, all right, like, why are you getting so mad about that? I mean, what's so bad about Jesus? Like, you know, a lot of people have used the Bible as a weapon, and, you know, like, there's different religious groups that kind of pervert the word and try to change it and try to give like a different message of what it really is, and try to, like, you know. So I had another friend that was like me. He had mad problems, drug, alcohol addiction problems. Someone I trust. This is someone I trust. Someone I worked with. Someone that, you know, showed me stuff. And, you know, like, I've known this guy for like almost 20 years. And he was like, he saw something in my car. He saw a little, you know, when I first started waking up, he saw, it was like a little Shiva doll. And, you know, I thought that stuff was cool. I didn't think it was bad. It was like a golden statue. And he's like, bro, watch out for, you know, idol worship, man. He's like, watch out for that. That's like demonic. You should get that out of your car. And because I trusted and loved this guy, he's a family man. He has, you know, he takes care of his kids. He loves his kids. You know, I feel in my heart when I talk to this dude in person that he's a good guy. And, you know, and I know him and I trust him. And I was like, yo, I trust you, bro. I trust you enough to get that out of my car, because, you know, like, I trust my own heart and I trust you too. And I feel like your message is talking to my heart. So that's why I, you know, believed him. And then, so a little bit of time goes down the road, and like, I'm reading all this different stuff, and I'm just like, man, this is like the most powerful thing I've read so far. There's so much in there and there's so much to decipher. But all in all, it's like a good message. Like, Jesus is from God, and like, think about it. Like, if even if you don't believe in it, the message of this person is like trying to be the best person ever. Like, all he did was good things. All he wanted to do was help people and like lead them away from deception. You know, he wants to save your soul. And so I found this other buddy, and like, he was showing me some stuff, and he almost, you know, he was similar to me. Like, he was messed up, and it seemed like he was trying to clean his stuff up. So when I met online, and they were trying to lead me to something else, I'm not going to even say it because the algorithm. He was trying to lead me. That symbol doesn't necessarily mean something bad, but it's different than what the Bible's preaching are. Like, some of this stuff is in the Bible, but Jesus isn't. You know what I mean? Like, I know Jesus was considered something like, you know what I mean? But like, the people that believe in this feel differently about Jesus. And I almost like bought a Torah because of this dude, and then I saw stuff, and like, I posted something. You know, I met someone else that was a good friend, and I was like, this person was trying to spread a good message. And he showed me, he's like, get a 1611 Bible, bro. He's like, get it, like, there's stuff they take out of there. Like, why are people trying to destroy this book so bad, you know? Like, why do people hate on Jesus if it was a good message? Like, I know there's, you know, wars back in the day, and people have fought over this and killed people over this. But like, all in all, like, it's a good message, you know? Like, what's so bad about you? What's so bad about someone trying to help people and show them how to find heaven? And find, you know, So this other person's trying to get me to read something else, and I put a picture of this up online, and I was like, hey, look, I got this. Like I'm trying to figure out what they took out. I'm trying to find Jesus. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to find Jesus. And he got like kind of mad too. He's like, that's poison. The KJV, the King James Bible, is poison. You're poisoning your mind. And like, again, when I mentioned Jesus, someone attacked me. Someone I thought, I could trust. And it was like Satan and demons can come out of people out of anywhere. And, if they have the slightest, non-faith in Jesus, it's like they come after you because that demon's in them and it wants to drag you back down and not let you have faith. So I was kind of confused about all this. And I was like, why is this like, why whenever I try to find Jesus, like it's like someone I know or trust or something, that they try to bring me to another, belief system or pull me away from it or like, insult it or make me feel bad because of it. And I was like, why, what's going on? So I was talking to my girlfriend and I was like, like, I don't get this. I don't get why people like hate it so bad. Like, I believe in God. I'm trying real hard to find Jesus. Like, God's like 100%, And Jesus was, I still felt like it was like 90 something. Like I was like, I need something else to spark my faith, I want to believe so bad. And then she's like, you need to go inside, Pat. Like, you need to look inside of yourself. Like, stop trying to go outside. And it hit me. And I was like, you need to find Jesus in you. Like, you need to find that part of you that wants to be that good of a person. Like, we're never going to be that good. We're never going to be as good as him. Like, we're all sinners. And like, I repent for all this bad stuff I do. I still do bad shit, but not nearly as bad as I used to. Like, I'm really trying to be a good dad and a good person. But that thing she said clicked to me. She's like, you're looking out there, looking here. And I was like thinking to myself and just sitting and praying. And I was like, I think that's part of it. Like, trying to find Jesus in you means trying to like be that good of a person. You're never going to be that good, but you need to try. If you want to get to heaven, if you want to overcome this and have the strength to like be there for the people you love and want to protect, like you need to go inside and find Jesus in you. Like, find that kind of person in you. And like it just like hit me. Like I'm 100% believer now in Jesus, 110. Like, why wouldn't that be like a good message? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't God send someone down that was so good, that was him, to show people like this is the way? Like, why not be the best possible person you could be? Like, there's some crazy stuff that goes on in here, but it's also you can learn. And when it comes to Jesus, people that try to take out the New Testament and try to take out Jesus, what are they leading you towards? Like, why not believe in that? Like, it's crazy to me now. Like, I 110% believe in Jesus. Like, that's the best thing you could believe in. Like we got to be strong and vigilant while we're here. You know what I mean? Like, I smoked last night, but from doing all this pineal gland stuff, like you almost get like a natural high off it. It's intense. I got so much energy, I don't know what to do with it. Like, I had way too much energy, and from smoking that weed, like, it brought me back down to the lower emotions, like, a little bit real quick, and it was like a slingshot effect, because I'm trying not to do it anymore. I just did that one time, and it brought me back down to give me like a different perspective from like a lower consciousness point of view, and you know what I mean? Like, I had to face some of my own emotions that, like, man, I believe in Jesus so hard now, and like, you can't deny, like, when people are trying to take you away from this and like, bad talk Jesus. It's like demons and people. Like, that person that was trying to like crap talk Jesus to me and like say this was poison, he was, believing in the two intersecting stars, like, faith, but he's wearing like the cross necklace too. And then I just saw this, like, I saw like this deception, kind of like when I saw that I was, had witchcraft around me. Like, I didn't notice it before, and then something happened with my consciousness, and then it like all came to me, and I was like, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Like, you got to be humble. Like, I don't know anything. Like, I'm learning. Like, I'm just starting to learn more, and I want to learn more, and I want to find Jesus even harder. Like, I 100% believe in him now. Like, I'm finally like a real believer. I believe in that power of good. Like, I believe that person was so good, people couldn't hand it. People want to kill someone that's that good. Like, just how people are attacking me for wanting to believe in something that good. People never attacked me like that when I was into like demons and Satan and like heavy metal and like bad stuff and drawing sexy girls and like negative strip club stuff, you know what I mean? Like people never attacked me like that. But when you try to find Jesus, it was like people were coming at me. Like demons want to attack me. Demons hate Jesus. And that makes me love him even more. And that's why I went to this over, like all these other books I have are good and they help my brain. But like this is like the most powerful thing ever, man. Jesus, like the love of Jesus, finding Jesus in you, and like knowing that like that is the most like positive thing ever. Like it had to be God. Like no, like we're all sinners. You can't live a perfect life. Jesus did. All right. I know there's other stories about like what he did in his, if he was younger, and like there's all sorts of like teachings of him and like the Dead Sea Scrolls I haven't even read yet, and the Essenes, and I just got this, and the Apocrypha and the other book and the Book of Enoch. I just got this. I am still learning, but now I believe, and like so not like this has helped me spot deception even better. Like I'm gonna keep trying to like stay sober and vigilant, because you gotta protect yourself. Look, there's people out there trying to deceive you. Like I know mad human beings aren't bad, but like there's an evil force, and it's trying to take you away from Jesus. So, yo, I believe. I've never believed like this before. I was like scared to cry and cram before and like talk about this stuff because I was scared of people would think. Like I'm still like shy about making videos in front of my family and my girlfriend. Like I love them, and so like who does it care if people on the internet you don't even know see you cry or like get emotional? Like who cares? You know what I mean? Like whatever. Like I feel good. Believing in Jesus feels like awesome. It feels really good. So I'm gonna keep reading this. I'm gonna keep like studying and like try to find Jesus even more. But I believe now. And you know what I mean? Like I woke up today and I'm a believer. Pretty cool. Keep going, man. Shampoo Road. Like I don't know, share this with someone if you know someone that like I don't know. I feel good. I'm not trying to press this on anyone, but I thought I had to share it, man. Like pretty cool stuff. Thanks for watching. Beautiful out. Praise Jesus, right? Feels good to say it finally and like mean it 100%.